Hey, welcome to my channel. I was just over on Facebook for a minute. Not exactly sure why I was drawn over here, but just pulled it up, and this was one of the first 3 things that were in my newsfeed. Now, I am not a big fan of Facebook. I feel like Facebook, I get lost in it. I start going through and looking at funny videos or listening to whatever, people, about their day and all that. So I just stay away from it. But this is the psychic that is helping on the case of Miss Summer Wells. This is Juanita Louise, and I'm not going to say her last name because I will butcher it. Okay, so this is her video that she did. Let's see, July 21st at 10:05 p.m. So that was 2 days ago. Tonight is the 23rd. It's after 1 a.m., so it's technically the 24th now for me, but it's the night of the 23rd. It is the full moon, the buck moon, or the thunder moon, which I may go out and take a little video of that and upload it for you guys too if I can get a good picture of it on my phone. So, but I wanted to hear what she had to say. Now remember, this was 2 nights ago, so we're just gonna see. And I hear that this lady is pretty badass, so I'm pretty excited about this.
Just let me know when they're there. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Wonderful.
Well, this is my last night here. I have to get back to work. I was a little choked up today after I was putting all my reports together here to everybody I've handed to and myself today. First off, I did go for a nice walk today. Then we had a little scare about 7 p.m. I stopped, looked at this ravine, and I seen some garbage bag. We had the law enforcement come in. Didn't sense it, but no stone unturned, but it was nothing. So that's why we're running a little late. I want to touch on that vehicle that I touched on the other night.
I don't know what vehicle she's talking about. I haven't gone back to look at any of her other videos yet. So if you know, let me know in the comment section. I wanted to upload this because I know that there's a lot of people that don't have Facebook. And I don't get on it very often, but when I do, I feel like I need to bring something from it to YouTube with me. So this time I decided to bring Juanita Louise with me. But if you know, if anybody else has shared it, or if you saw the video from the other night that she did, where she discussed another vehicle, let me know. Because I haven't heard of 2 different vehicles.
Now I know for a fact there was 2 different vehicles involved. I knew I was right. I have photos here.
Okay, wait, she just said for a fact that there were 2 different vehicles involved. Okay, so now I don't know anything about Miss Juanita Louise, but I heard that she has helped in multiple cases of finding missing people, and she has worked with law enforcement multiple times. I believe they said that she's from New York, I think, and that she's really good at what she does. If anybody knows her history, does she say things for a fact on what she sees and what she gets from spirit and what her psychic abilities are telling her? Or does she say only factual information comes from law enforcement? If you could please let me know in the comments. I would love you forever. I'm gonna love you forever anyway, but I'm not for sure. I'm just curious because I'm not a psychic, but I do have the clear senses. But I don't ever say anything as a fact unless it's been validated with evidence from law enforcement, or, there's validating evidence to back up the word fact. And that's how I've always been. So I'm just curious how she is, how she takes things, if what she sees, what she gets from spirit, what she gets from her psychic abilities, is that a fact in her world? From her perception, is it a fact? That's my question. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back into this. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up if you want to. If not, you can wait until the end of the video. That's okay. I have no idea what she's going to say, but we're just going to review it and chat about it.
There, I decided I can add more faces to them, just to make sure I'm actually on what I'm going to say. First off, y'all know this is about that sweet little angel. Like I say, I'm not God, and I said it before. As of today, it's a recovery. I knew that in the beginning. I'm getting chills just for thinking about it.
Okay, so I did hear that from law enforcement. I think from the news, the media coverage, stated that law enforcement said that this is a recovery case, that it's no longer a missing person or missing child. I mean, she's still missing. It's still a recovery, but they know that they're not searching for a living Summer. They're searching for a deceased Summer. Now, I have thought that from the very beginning also. I mean, literally from day one, I have felt that also. And I think that that's one of the reasons why I've come at this case as easily or as easy as I can. Because I know that people still hold hope, and I don't want to crush anybody's hope, but I want people to be open to other possibilities. Even if I felt she was still living, I would still look at it as it could be a recovery case. And just because I don't want to go at any case with blinders on. So I want to look at all angles, all perceptions, all possibilities of any case that I work on. Okay.
I knew there was more to the story than met the eye. Mr. D and Mr. C, I'm glad you didn't cross my path. But like I said, I have some photos here I'm going to check out with my pendulum, make sure I'm on what I'm going to say. I don't care anymore. I'm pissed.
Amen.
The two properties I was interested in, well, today we even took a little video. I wasn't even on their road yet. Those dogs were going bonkers. They heard our car down the road. I have video of it. No way nobody went up there.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Didn't Candus say in her interview that she just did with the newspaper, the Rogersville Review, didn't she just say that all those dogs are friendly and they don't know a stranger? That kind of contradicts what Miss Juanita Louise is saying here, right? And she said she has video to prove it. Come again, Candus? Come again. Tell us again how friendly your doggies are. And how many are there again?
I was even scared to go. I only went, what, a quarter of the way up?
Yep.
That's it. That's it. Those dogs, they wanted a piece of somebody.
Really?
But I'm going to say it again. She did not leave that property on foot, nor alive. I always said she threw her away like trash. Makes me sick. But I know karma will come back. It's like that full moon, what comes around goes around. So here, I'm using a different pendulum tonight.
Okay, so wait, is she saying that there's a possibility that Summer could be in a landfill somewhere? I mean, is she thinking that she was thrown out like literal trash? And is she saying that she was on the property and she was removed from the property deceased? Just trying to clarify. Just trying to make sure that I'm getting the right gist that she's given off here. Now, I've already done my readings. I've already shared all of my notes on my community tab. I've done 6 readings now. I've done 2 videos for my 3rd reading and my 1st reading. My video for my 2nd reading is almost done, so it will be uploaded probably tomorrow, maybe the next day, but it'll be within the next 2 or 3 days. I have like 5 videos that I'm trying to get done right now. I really shouldn't even be making this one right now, so we're going to keep going.
I'll make sure where I'm at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly what a no means, but I'm asking my spirit guides to come in. I already done my prayers. I want to need a bigger circle, please. A bigger one. The timing brings to the light, so I got to listen. Let me know if you see photos. I won't have to blow the candle out.
Okay. You're fine.
Can you see anything?
Nope, we're good.
I don't like to point fingers, but it is what it is. So I'm just asking my spirit guides to come in. And what they'll do, they'll go into a circle. And they need a bigger one. And to the whom they tried calling me out and say I had a magnet under the table, I don't have a magnet under the table. So I'm going to show you what I know.
Oh my goodness, somebody said she had a magnet under the table. Okay, even if she had a magnet under the table, wouldn't somebody need to be under there, or her other hand would need to be under there to make the pendulum move in different directions? A pendulum moves on its own. You don't need a magnet of any kind. The energy that's in it is strong enough. I actually just used my pendulum tonight also. I printed out a map of the area of Rogersville and Kingsport and Warrior State Park, and yeah, I had about 12 different maps that I printed out, and I went through and divided each page into 4, and I used my pendulum on each page. I didn't even look at what was on the map. I didn't try to focus in on what was where. I just flipped the page, held my pendulum above one part of the paper, asked if Summer was in that area, yes or no, and then I moved to the next section of the paper, yes or no, next section, yes or no, next section, yes or no. On every single paper that I had 1 yes and 3 no's. I have not gone back through them yet to see what the yes areas are. But I need to do that so that I can zoom in a little bit more on the yes section so that I can narrow it down to even a finer area. But, I'm pretty interested to see how spot on my pendulum was, because we'll be able to tell if I had a yes in one southern area on one paper, but then if I had a yes on a northern area on another paper, then my pendulum was wrong. So I'm curious to see if I had any of that happen, but I haven't gone through it yet. My eyes were too tired. My energy was so low, so I had to stop. So that'll be a tomorrow goal. But a magnet, we don't need a magnet. If you hold a pendulum, you're going to be able to tell. You don't move your arm, you don't move your hand, you don't move your fingers, but it moves. It's like magic. It's amazing. Okay, let's keep going.
Means. Thank you. Back in the circle, please. And I'm going to show you what a yes means. You see all that? Thank you.
Okay, so
Now I'm
no,
going to bring my spirit guides in.
a no is side to
I want to
side.
bring in little S as a sweet angel spirit guides in. Are you with me?
And a
Thank you.
yes is back and forth.
I'm going to go
Front to
over
back.
here. Only reason I'm going to go to this photo first because somebody had posted this to me in my messenger and asked me if I would go up to this person's area, and I did. I was up there. So I'm going to ask first if this person had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Please go in a bigger circle. A bigger one, please. I need a big one. Thank you. Did this person had anything to do with Summer's disappearance? No? And I thank you for that.
Okay, so her pendulum, she has it swing in a big circle, and then when she asks the question, it'll either go back and forth from side to side, which is no, or it'll go forward away from her and then back towards her, and that's a yes. That's pretty, I've never had it do a big circle like that. Everybody does it a different way, and everybody's yes and no are different. Everybody's maybes are different. That's cool that she has it go in a big circle like that, so it's not in center. When I ask mine, I'll ask them to show me a yes, and then I'll ask them to show me a no. And then I'll calibrate it even. I'll ask, is my name Mandy? And I'll get a yes. And then I'll ask, am I 21? And then I'll get a no. And usually I hear a giggle in the background at the same time. Anyway, but then after they answer, I say, okay, thank you, center. And then it stops. Like it stands still until I ask the next question, and it gives me the next answer. So that's pretty unique, I guess, that she has her spin in a big circle like that.
I was asked to put this one in a photo lineup too. I'm going to ask my spirit guides to go back in your circle.
I wish we knew who were in the pictures.
And I'm going to ask if this person had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. And that says no too. So, I'll go up here. All I'm going to do is ask if this person had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, they like this one. Thank you.
It's saying yes.
Now, I have a top one up here. I was listening to a video tonight. Somebody got interviewed. A lot of lies. Lots of lies. And that's what I'm going to ask tonight. I'm going to say his name.
Uh-oh.
Somebody got interviewed. A lot of lies. Lots of lies.
Okay, I got it back.
And that's what I'm going to ask tonight. I'm going to say his name in silent. I'm going to ask if this 15-year-old had any knowledge about what happened with this sweet angel.
Mm-hmm.
He's also saying yes. When I get over here to that C, C as in we don't know, I'm asking my guys to come in, and I want a big circle, please. I need a big one, please. Bigger.
So,
A
oh
little bit
mama.
bigger. I want to show. I want to show. Bigger.
A picture of mama.
See how that's going? Does this person know exactly what happened to this sweet angel?
Ooh, it went right to yes.
And I'm asking for confirmation. What that is a half a circle. Thank you.
Now I have to stop it right there because I have gotten that also in every single reading that I have done for summer. The parents know more. I believe that mom knows more than what dad knows, but I believe that they both know. And they're not telling us all the information. And that's why I said I want them both to keep talking. The more they talk, the more they're going to tell us. The more they tell us, the more we have to listen between the words. Like read between the lines, but listen between the words. Because they're telling us facts in their lies. And I still, especially after Candus just did that last interview, her third one, oh my goodness. I made a video about that, but it was almost 2 hours long. That was a really long article. So I haven't got that uploaded yet, because I was going to try to shorten it down just a little bit. But like I said, I'm working on 5 different videos right now. This is number 6. I'm not editing this one. I'm recording it and I'm uploading it because I don't have time to go through and try to edit it. So if I screw up and say something wrong, I'm going to go ahead and apologize right now. Alright, we got to get through this video. It's like 21 minutes long or something. I got to do less talking and more listening. Here we go.
When I get over here, I'm just asking. Well, they're already going in my circle. I need a bigger one. Oh, they want me to take it to the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it this way. Okay. Oh, it's one go bigger. You want to swing this, you can swing this. I asked of you. Can you do a little bit bigger? I'm asking, does any of these people in this photo have anything to do with this sweet angel's disappearance? Can you point to the ones?
Oh, who's in the picture?
They're asking if you could speak up louder.
What I'm asking is these 2 persons of interest had anything to do with the sweet angel's disappearance? And they're saying yes. I'm also going to ask, was there a car involved?
Is it mom and dad?
Yes. I'm also going to ask if there was a truck involved. Yes. Thank you. I have one more here.
Who's in the picture?
This is somebody else that lives on the grounds. Ooh, talk about pulling it out of my fingers. Okay, I'm ready. Go back in your circle. What I'm going to ask, around the time of the sweet angel's disappearance, did the sweet angel get any candy from this lady here?
Oh, so that's Grandma. No. No candy from Grammy?
Wrong, no. Now I'm going to go back
No candy from Grammy.
to my candle.
Oh my gosh, quit it. My phone is updating a couple apps right now. I know that that's why this is doing this. My phone doesn't like it. Come on. We got everybody hanging on the edge of their seat. We gotta play the rest of the video. I want to know what she says. Play, dang it, play.
What that is a half a circle. Thank you.
Got it.
When I get over here, I'm just asking. Well, they're already going in my circle.
Oh wait, we've already heard this part.
Oh, they want me to take.
Here we go. Now we got it.
Now I'm going to go back candle. I'm just going to have my spirit guides go into a big circle for me, please. A bigger one. A little bit bigger, please. I'm just going to ask if I'm on the right track. Wow, do you see that swing?
Yep.
I am. Thank you. Was she, as a sweet angel, buried in some kind of debris or trash?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
That's what my reading said too.
Now that I have that done,
I love it.
I always said that there was something wrong with that family from the beginning. I always said I felt water going near my mouth. Never choked on it. I know the difference on choking on water from other cases. But I know for a fact my head hurt me that bad. I know for a fact I felt smothered. Didn't like that. Just like the other day when I was laying on the bed, if anybody don't know that, my eye
In your head.
and my head, all right here hurt, and I went down, and I yelled, ouch, it really hurts, and then the TV news came on and it was talking about this sweet angel missing.
Oh my goodness. In my reading, my very first reading that I ever did, I had a super sharp pain on both sides of my head, and I documented both of them. I specifically wrote out where it hurt on the left side, and then I drew a picture and pinpointed where it hurt on the right side. Because at first when I went back to do it, it had been a couple weeks since I had done the reading. I couldn't remember why I drew the picture showing the right side of my head, but I had written down the details about the pain that I felt on the left side of my head. It was because I had pain on both sides. She just said she had pain on the right side of her head. Now, I did my first reading on June 20th, 5 days after Summer was reported missing. So I'm not making anything up. You can go look on in my videos and see my very first reading that I did for Summer. I've already made a video about it using my notes that I posted on my community tab back in June. I've posted every page of notes from every session that I've done. I just did session number 6, actually I think on the 21st, and I posted the picture today of my notes because I forgot to do it on the 21st, but they're posted now. So I try to post them right after I get done with the reading, and I forgot this time. I apologize, but they're there. So you can go back and validate it when I posted it, when I did the reading, and you can see all of the notes. And then I just do a video to elaborate on my notes, just in case you can't read something or something doesn't make sense or, whatever. I go through and do that. I'm working on my second reading right now, my notes for my second reading. That video, it's actually almost done. So that'll probably be the video that comes up right after this one.
So I know what I'm feeling. So I drove, I've walked, I've done a lot of hours here since I've been here. Okay, I use my own money, but the money goes low. I have to go tomorrow, which I really did not want to, because I know the team's out there now. It's been out there today. 4 of them, 4 different ones. Wonder where they went. Here, this sounds like the same story I've been saying, correct? Yep.
Yep.
My whole story fitting in. I even asked why y'all didn't arrest her for serving minors, and I was told that's up to CPS. Boy, I just found out today, right?
Yep.
CPS is on them. That's funny. I also been told that.
Okay, wait a second. Yeah, we just found out today that allegedly the 3 boys were removed from Candus and Dawn's care yesterday, and that CPS does have an open investigation not just an open case, but an open investigation on Candus and Dawn. That was a news article that was posted about that, which I didn't bring that up in my video, the last video I posted. That was just about the boys being removed, and it was hearsay coming from Dawn's sister's daughter, Trish, which I took her information, my own personal opinion, I believe it as factual. I believe that Trish is very credible. But it has not been validated by law enforcement. So I did ask, how do you take it? So definitely go back and check out that video and leave me a comment after you hear everything that Trish said. I'm very curious about that. But why would it be up to CPS to arrest an adult for giving alcohol to a minor? I was under the impression that there was no way that they could prove it. If Candus denies it and the 15-year-old validates it, there's no way for law enforcement to actually validate it. They can go find video of her buying the twisted tea, but they can't go find video of her handing that twisted tea to the 15-year-old. So it would be her word against his word. It's obviously way too late to go back and do an alcohol test on H. So there's no way to validate it. There's no possible way to validate it. So I would expect that to be the answer from law enforcement, that we can't prove that it's factual, so we can't arrest her on hearsay or an accusation. Because that's what it comes down to. It's an accusation with no evidence or proof to validate it. When you go into a court of law, you have, whatever you say, you have to have evidence or proof to show your accusations. Or it's not going to be taken seriously. It's going to get thrown out. They're going to be found not guilty. Double jeopardy. Can't go back. So usually law enforcement wants to make sure that they're arresting the criminals, and they want to make sure that their detectives have all of the evidence to validate the charge, which would be the accusation. So that would be what I would expect, not that that's up to CPS. I've never heard of any arrest being left up to CPS. So I'm kind of shocked to hear that.
They were searching the place that I mentioned, right? Ain't nothing, yeah.
Well, we don't know where they're searching, though.
Okay. Huh? Is what it is. I'm not gonna hide nothing. You know? What I said apparently fits my report since what? 6 days after the sweet child went missing. All I had to do was go near the property, and I see videos, I see everything, and I can talk it. But they kept taking me all over Kingsport. All over to Kingsport. And then I received a call. Won't mention no names. That somebody stated to somebody else. So I went and checked it out. And when I did, I leaned into it. What hurt me was my ribs, part of my breast, getting smothered. They all knew it. I had to walk away from it. When I went to walk away, my hip hurt me. So I was wondering who had the bad hip. Huh? Correct, Mother?
That's correct.
Is that correct?
That's correct.
Mother?
Yep.
Fine.
Candus had a hip replacement done, right? She had hip surgery, hip replacement. I remember seeing posts on her social media saying that she was getting back to normal or getting out of the house or something after she had had her surgery. I remember that. And it was about her hip. I don't remember if it was a hip replacement or a surgery on her hip or what, but Candus does definitely have a bad hip.
calling you out, sweetie. Why don't you come talk to me? You really want to know where this child is? I can help you out. Just like your, what do you call it, your husband there? That dirtbag? You know? I've been here for 4 nights, hoping somebody would contact me. You know what? You're the first ones that never contacted me.
Well, Juanita Louise, that's because they don't believe in psychics. They say that we speak to demons if we talk to spirit. They're ignorant. Their ignorance is hanging all out, which we already knew that they were ignorant. And that's why my very first reading, I was told they're dumb criminals. In my opinion, allegedly.
Hey, never seen no posters up, let alone parents not around.
Right?
Want to know where their child is.
Exactly.
All I can hear is, oh, they're adopted, their kids should connect. Bullshit. Oops, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Oh my gosh, am I going to get kicked off? I hope not.
Facebook jail.
Oh, dear Lord. I didn't mean that. But you know what? I'm mad. They
Speaking.
didn't reach out to me. I'm just here.
They won't reach out to you because they know that you'll call them out on their bullshit. Exactly. And you go, girl. I mean, if they get close to you, you're going to be able to feel or sense or see exactly what happened. I bet that they are as far away from you as they possibly can be because they don't want to get arrested. In my opinion, allegedly. But one of my main questions is, and I said this in the West case also, why aren't the parents out handing out flyers? Why aren't the flyers made? Why did the poster that Candus and Robin were carrying in the parade, why did that say pray for summer? Not find summer. Not missing summer. Pray for summer. Why did that say that? And why is none of the family handing out flyers? Why were there not flyers made on day 1? On day 2? On day 12? On day 22? Why were there no freaking flyers? I believe Summer just told me to pick up one of my little angels. I have 3 little angels. I posted them on my community tab. They're made out of crystal, and I just was told, grab your angel. And I grabbed my labradorite little crystal angel. Go check out my pictures. They're so beautiful. I don't know why she told me to maybe to calm me down a little bit, because it really gets me pissed. Like, I really get pissed off. Why have these parents done nothing to look for their children? I guarantee there are people that are in between Rogersville, Kingsport, Jonesboro, and everywhere in between that have never heard the name Summer Wells. And the 2 people that are supposed to protect her and keep her safe and do everything in their power to protect her are doing what? Are they out there looking for her? Are they out there passing out flyers? Are they out there yelling her name to strangers and showing strangers her picture? Oh, that's right. No, they're not.
Is a messenger from the Lord. I love the Lord. I'm Catholic. How come you didn't call me? Y'all got my number. It was sent over to you in Messenger. Nothing. People grieve in different ways, but it was my child or anybody else's child. I wouldn't be going partying and smiling.
Nope.
I feel bad for the children. Look what.
And I want to say too, Jesus loves me. He loves me. He loves me so much that he gave me special abilities. He loves her so much that he gave her special abilities. So for Dawn to say that we speak to demons, because that's what he thinks that the Bible says, I'm sorry, I have to disagree. The same Jesus that loves you, Dawn, loves me, loves Juanita Louise, and everybody else on this earth. Even the ones that he loves so much that he blessed us with extra gifts.
They have to go through. Look at the mess you caused.
Look what they have to live in.
After I heard about the living quarters, I don't know how anybody can live in there. I don't even know how they could open that refrigerator, what I was told. They're that nasty. Can you imagine what they're living in?
No.
I'm here. I'm here for a few more hours if you want to reach out to me.
Now, I did see that there is a post up here on our page as I was scrolling down to this video that just a little bit ago when I had to refresh the page, that somebody paid for her hotel room through the weekend. So she will still be in town through Monday. And I think that that is so good. I'm so happy about that. Like, I'm going to send her a little bit on Cash App. She has her Cash App on here. It's right here. Cash App, $Juanita, and then her last name. I'm going to write it down so I can type it into Cash App. I'm going to send her a little bit to help with the expenses. I don't know how much the hotel room is or, whatever, but she has to eat and travel while she's there. And she has to get home also after she gets done. So if you want to help out, there's a Cash App. If you don't have Cash App and if you want me to send it to her, let me know. Send me an email, spiritseekersquad@gmail.com. Let me know. You can PayPal me. I will transfer it from PayPal over to Cash App. I will send it to her. I will screenshot it, and I will send you a screenshot showing that I sent your amount, whatever amount that you want sent. I'm trying to think if there's one fee if I do instant transfer from PayPal into my bank account, and I can't remember what it is. So I'll have to look into that. I know it's very minimal. I know it's like less than $1. Depending, it's based on how much. So if it was like $500 or something outrageous, then that would probably be a higher amount. But I don't think I've ever been charged more than like 20-something cents, maybe 40-something cents, something like that. But I will definitely look into it, let you know, and I'll figure out a way to screenshot it, screen record it, take a picture of it with my other phone, something, so that I can send you proof that it was sent to her. If you don't have Cash App. Maybe she has PayPal. I don't know. Maybe we can find out if she has PayPal. If you have PayPal, but you don't have Cash App, this Cash App is the only thing that she has listed, though. So it's just a thought, and I want to help out. I want to help her. She's there. The police trust her. The police are listening to her, and I think that's huge. Huge. And there's been so many things that she's gotten that I've gotten too. So I totally trust what she's getting. And she has way more experience than I do. But I feel like it's validation. Like what I've gotten, she's gotten also. So I take that as validation. Like the spirits are so strong. They're telling a lot of us the same information. They're showing a lot of us the same stuff. And a lot of it has to do with, I know people say, well, this psychic says this, and this person says that, and this tarot card reader says this, and, and they're all different. Okay, well, a lot of that has to do with how we interpret things. We could be shown the same, they're trying to show us the same spot. But when I see it, maybe I see the tree. That's the first thing I see is the tree. And then I see the pile of debris or the pile of brush that is over the top of where I think Summer is, to the right of that tree. She said, is Summer under a pile of debris or trash? Okay, so her pile of stuff, she's seeing Summer under a pile of stuff. It's just her pile is a little bit different than what I'm seeing. But we're both being shown she's under a pile of something. So, it just depends on how you interpret what you're being shown, in my opinion. Okay, we got to get through this video here. This is almost an hour long. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Another thing. We got that search team coming in. I know where they're at.
Amen.
I'm going to wish them nothing but the luck of
Prayers.
everything. And the time that I put into this, I don't even want to leave. I want to be there.
I want you to be there too.
So needless to say,
So everybody thinks that you're in it for the money.
no money involved. No rewards, no nothing. No, I don't take nothing like that. People don't have that kind of money. I use how I get my money? From my office when I work, or group parties. I put it together so I can travel. But look, funds go low too, okay? But I don't take blood money. Never did. Nope. Not never. I think that's greed. I think that would go back to the family, especially if the person had passed. They should go to their funeral. And whatever's left over, split it with the children. Like I said before, take it to the courts. They need something, let them pull it up. It has nothing to do with me. All I can say is pray for this sweet little angel. Because as of today, and it's been told on the news, all over, this is a recovery. It's been too many days, which I knew one day was too many days.
That's right.
People are asking, what can they do to get you to stay here? How can they help you?
Well, like I said, I don't beg for money or anything, but what I say is, if you want to donate, there's a Cash App set up. And if you do, I just say thank you. It's a little time consuming, and I'm losing, my money that way because I have those too. But, for room, board, gas, you wouldn't believe how many times did we fill up today? One big full one.
Yeah,
yesterday was a tank and a half.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day we're filling.
If you don't believe me, I put in. What time? Sometimes 9 o'clock, sometimes 11. Today was 1. I didn't get back here till after 9 o'clock.
Yesterday
1 o'clock.
till 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning last night. Oh yeah, that's right, you came in. Notice I was up. I was still working. This is all my paperwork. This is in cost. This is everything, This is. I just want to make sure everything's in order. And I wish nothing but the law enforcement and whoever's searching a lot of luck. But I know where they're searching. I went there today. Must have just missed them. Because it's my areas. Who else would know it? All I gave it to.
They're asking, who'd you give your information to?
Well, that's something I'm not allowed to report. Well, I could, in a way, right?
We were with you.
We were with you.
Okay, Hawkins County. There you go.
Law enforcement there.
Yeah, they were all there.
And detectives and...
Yeah, I was, spoke to one. Heard me out. Was very interested. He asked me if I could stay a little longer. I did. Question again. Best part was... they tried to tell me I was wrong on everything. Until I got them back. Didn't I?
Yeah. It was good.
Well, they're not allowed to tell. But their eyes tell a lot, too.
Yeah.
And the paperwork I gave them made me sick. Especially when I figured it out. The grandfather, the will.
Inheritance?
That it didn't say, did it have an inheritance in it?
Yeah, Summer did.
Some, okay. Oh, yeah. We had all that printed out, too, from just our spirit box, and, I thought, they actually thought I was BSing, but the best part was, they whipped out their business cards, I gave them mine, and, I was trying to get all of these other ones, but they wouldn't get near me. But I was asked, anything I picked up, would I share with them, and I said yes.
And they would share with you.
And that they would share back with me.
How much longer do you believe it will take Summer to be discovered? They're saying to ask you.
Well, it's a catch-22 there. Because one of the areas, I know, you're not allowed to dig, are you?
Mm-hmm.
But I was told by another area that there was a loophole that they were. I know they bring the dogs in there, but about digging, I don't know yet. I don't.
They're wanting to cash in. I will put
It's
it,
on there.
I will put it on. It's on her page, but
It's on Juanita's Live.
On mine, about 50 of them.
All right, it's on Juanita's Live.
I will put it under here after it's over.
Yeah, and that would just stay on that card. I will not be transferring any money to my bank account because this is a card that I would personally use for this case or any other case because it helps me out. Because there's times when I just don't have it. I've slept in my car out in Wisconsin.
People are stating here, if they send you money on the Cash App, would you stay?
Yes.
She said yes, she'll stay.
And I would like to, I know they're being really secretive about where they're going.
We know. We know it's all your work.
It's my work. And knowing that they are over that way, and if I'm feeling a certain pain in my head or whatever, that I know I picked off that sweet angel, I know they're on the right track, and I would say so.
Somebody's asking, are you following your leads? Are they following your leads?
That's what,
the law enforcement?
That's
Yes.
what they're, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I know they are.
And we did reach out to D.
Yeah, we reached out to A also.
And that's when he made a Facebook post about a Jezebel's spirit or something, and psychics and of the devil. 10
Well,
minutes after I sent him a message.
oh, you put a heart on too with
Yeah.
about my post, right?
Yeah.
They never
Yes,
reached
he
out
did.
to me.
But you're not dark.
Oh no, I'm not dark. Are you scared to talk to me? I'm not understanding that. I'm only here to help. That's all I want. I do a prayer with you. Even with your wife. I even step low enough for your mother-in-law.
But, Miss Juanita Louise, Don hasn't been to the prayer vigils for his child. And when he did say a prayer at the church vigil, he prayed about carrying his own cross, which I think is very, very telling, in my opinion.
All they want to do is just come up on your property and see what I pick up. And I'm going to pick up a lot.
What do they have to lose? If that was my babies,
Their
I'd
freedom.
be saying, come on right now.
I would have posters out there, come on.
I've had skeptics, like I said, in the belief of the Bible. I believe in the Bible too. I'm just a messenger. And told me I was the devil. I private messenger, and I told her to explain the devil. And she did. And I explained myself. You know what she said to me? I need to relook at my religion. And I said, no, you keep your faith. It says, as long as you believe in me. From that day on, we've been friends. It's all it takes. I'm not here to harm nobody. I'm not here to really point at fingers, but damn, if I'm on a circle and I can't get off it, I know I'm in the right track. So I want to say thank you for everybody. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. God bless. You know I will be back.
Say many prayers, you guys. She needs
The
it.
power of prayer. That's
Stay
all I need.
positive.
And, you know, this is another thing. I'm afraid of snakes. Okay? I ain't going to go down no hill. But I'll give them that radius, because that's what I usually do. But thank you, everybody, for the power of prayer. That's all I'm here for, is just to bring this little child home to the Lord. Thank you. Good night.
Wow. Well, that's very powerful. Very, very powerful. And here, see, she said, looking at the summer moon, Splash Park, Kingsport, Tennessee, 21 hours ago. You don't want to hear the truth. Don't watch. Be on Monday night video gone oh well. I don't know what that means. That was 41 minutes ago. And right here, 22 minutes ago. Thank you to the sweet lady that paid for my hotel room till Monday. New area to look at in the AM, in the morning. So I'm very curious. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, this is one of the people that she's helped, it looks like. She brought one of my family friends home when he fell in a dangerous water and drowned. We couldn't find him for weeks. She pinned where he was, and he was able to be recovered. I'm sure she's not allowed to say things due to this being an active investigation. She does not want to ruin chances of earthly justice for Summer. I promise you, I was a skeptic until she brought home someone close to me. Wow. Oh, she said, I should also note dogs, underwater drones, and search parties were at the stream and surrounding areas daily and could not even narrow the search down. Wow. That gave me goosebumps. I think it's amazing. I mean, it truly is amazing. This is Juanita here, and I'm excited. I'm excited that she's out there, and I'm excited that, like I said, that, you know, she's getting the same things that I'm getting during my readings, and she said something about doing a spirit box session. Well, I've posted my spirit box session that I did with Summer and with Rosie, and they both told me a lot, and a lot of you heard that, and a lot of you commented what you heard and what you felt about what you heard, and I mean, that it's magical to me. I'm shocked at least once a day from things that I get from spirit. And I just got goosebumps again. It just makes me happy. It makes me so happy. And I'm so lucky that I have this YouTube channel here to share this with you guys and to share any information that I can get. And I did call TBI. The video that I posted a little over a week ago, where I compared the picture of Summer laying on the milk to the video that Grandma accidentally took, that 7-second long video of Summer laying on the milk. When Grandma took the camera and panned it towards the front of the truck, she got Candus in that video. Candus shared that video with Unmasked, the channel Unmasked. And I took that video and I was reviewing it for my video so that I could compare the picture to the video. We figured out one of them has a filter on it, and the one that doesn't have a filter on it, Summer's lips look blue. And I know people have said their opinions about it, and that's okay. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. But as I was going through that video, I noticed that bite mark that is on Candus's right arm. And at first I thought it was a bruise, until I realized that the center of it was not bruised. It was only bruised in a circle shape. And I can't tell. My mom and I tried to act it out. How would she have gotten that angle of a bite on that part of her arm? And we acted it out, and the only thing that we could come up with was if she was either doing some type of headlock and had her right arm around somebody's face, or if she was laying down on the ground on her right arm and had somebody's head pinned in between her chest and her forearm. Because the angle of that bite is a weird angle. And it took, I mean, we sat here for a good half hour acting that out, trying to figure out how would she have gotten that angle of that bite mark. And then we were trying to figure out what size of mouth that bite mark was from. Was it an adult mouth? Was it a teenager's mouth? Was it a 5-year-old's mouth? And I'm going to let you go watch that video and you tell me what you think. And then the part that is closest to her wrist, that part is whichever, we couldn't tell if it was the bottom teeth or the top teeth, but it was whichever angle the bite was coming from. I don't think you can tell. And I've researched bruises and I've researched bite marks, and oh my gosh, do not ever Google bite marks. Oh, my stomach turned. It brought up children who had been abused by being bit by their parents or by adults. And my stomach turned. Oh my gosh, that was the hardest research I've ever had to do. I swear that was, whew, do not look it up. I did go through and I picked out a few pictures that were not children, but were different stages of bruises and what they look like. And I think I'm going to make another video about it, and I'm going to share that information with you guys. But I'm pretty sure that that was a very fresh bruise. It was within the first 24 hours in that video. From the color of her bruise, the surrounding areas. You can tell when a bruise heals, it changes colors. And I'm pretty sure it was a very fresh bruise. So check out that video. It's called Summerwell's Video versus Picture, or Picture versus Video, and then bite mark on Candus. And we also went over a few other things. Was Candus' hair, the grandma, was that the one that was in the vehicle with her? I played her voice from an interview and played the voice in the video, and it's just full of good stuff. I should have broken it up into multiple videos, but I didn't. So it's one that I think you'll want to watch from beginning to end so that you don't miss anything, because it's sporadic throughout the whole video. If you're still watching this one at an hour, I apologize for this being so long. Her video was 24 minutes long though, so I'm long-winded. We all know that. Okay, so I'm going to stop, and now I'm going to ask you to hit the thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring-a-ding my bell, hit the all option so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Like I said, I have 5 other videos that I'm working on that I'm going to try to get up as soon as I possibly can. Yeah. I have a lot of good stuff coming. I think it's good stuff, in my opinion anyway. I have a spirit box session coming up for Breasia Terrell, or Bree. We've already surpassed her 1-year anniversary of her death, and I wanted to get it up around that same time, and Summer's case has just overpowered that, so I want to get that up as soon as I can also. So that should be coming within the next 7 days. I'm actually going to make it a goal, a task, to get it up before next weekend. So be on the lookout. Lots of good stuff coming. All right, that's it. I am done. Until next time, I love you bunches.